everybody? Rothstein here, Betting Public Sports Show. I'm your beloved host, Fame Rothstein, aka Michael Snackson, aka Bay Old Wolf, aka Malcolm Excellence, aka Hacksaw Jim Thuggin. Okay, today is Sunday, December 31st, 2023. All right, uh, listen, I'm gonna talk to you in a second about that. But listen, make sure you like, subscribe, leave comments, and share this channel. All right. And if we're not already hooked up on X, formerly Twitter, find me on there. My at name is at Biggie Rothstein, Rothstein. There it is, right there at the bottom of the screen. All right. And we got action for today on this NFL Week 17. But before we get into that, I just want to give you a couple reminders. Reminder that if you feel like you have a gambling problem or somebody you know and love does, don't watch this show. Please contact www.gamblersanonymous.org. Hopefully, they can get you the services you need. Also, remember tonight is amateurs night. New Year's Eve, so be careful out there. I think I stopped going out on amateurs night probably when I was 22, 23 years old. So well over 20 years ago, just because it was just corny after a while. All right. Um, but at any rate, yeah, let's get into the action for today. All right. Because we got some NFL action, some of interest, playoff wise. We try to anyway. Let's start. We got two at 1 o'clock and one at 4:25. All right. At 1 o'clock, got the Carolina Panthers going to Jacksonville. Okay, Carolina's 2-10. Jacksonville is 8-7 and currently the front runner for the AFC South division title. And Jacksonville's looking to spoil that because you got rookie quarterback. Um, Damn, I forgot his name. The Alabama kid from the number one pick from Alabama. I forgot his damn name that quick because he sucked at the beginning of the year, but now he's starting to, get his act together and he looks a little better. In the last, but I was thinking of somebody else that wasn't the last time they played. But in Jacksonville, they've got a whole deluge of players out. Most notably, their quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, okay, some defensive players. It's going to be a tough road for them to hold today, and I just don't think they will. You know, um, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take Jacksonville, or we're going to go ahead and take Carolina on the road on the money line. Okay, and that's plus 175. All right, because like I said, I just think that Carolina, they've been fighting. They just, like I said, they just wasn't very good. The quarterback play wasn't good. Did C.J. Stroud look better? Then damn, how am I forgetting the number one pick's name? I do apologize to him, his family, Coach Saban. But yeah, C.J. Stroud had been a player, and he's got a better coach and a better defense over there in Houston. And yeah, but of late, he's the Carolina quarterback. He's gotten better of late, and I think they'll take out a depleted Jacksonville, make Jacksonville play on the last weekend of the season, have to work for it. All right. Also at 1 o'clock, we've got the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders, going across the street over there to Indianapolis. The Colts. All right. Both teams are 8-7 going into this game. I don't think neither one has a realistic shot at the playoffs, but I like the Raiders. I like the Raiders. Know why? Because I love their coach, Antonio Pierce. They need to make him the head coach and cut the bullshit. These guys are like 3-0, 4-0 with him, something like that, and he just been blowing teams out, smacking them around. Well, went over to Kansas City and smacked around the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? They've been playing very inspired with Coach Pierce there. He should be the NFL. He should be the head coach of the Raiders. Mr. Davis, please stop, messing around. Pay that man, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and take the Raiders on the money line, plus 155. Okay, because the Colts, uh, Gardner Minshew and whoever their quarterback is, even if Richardson is back, it doesn't matter. I just don't think that the Colts are. I mean, Jonathan Taylor, as a running back, you get 3, 4 dominant years. There's only so many ADs to go around. Even Derrick Henry's in his division. There's only so many of those guys, types of guys to go around. Hall of Famers and whatnot. And Taylor ain't it. He's really good for 3, 4 years, but the end of his run is coming up, and this is probably it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take the Raiders on the money line, plus 155. Then at 4:25 p.m. Eastern, got the game of the day, national broadcast. My beloved Republic of Cincinnati Bengals going out to Kansas City to take on them Chiefs. Now, as you know, I try to stay away from my hometown teams, but this one I'm not because the Bengals need this more than anything. If they want any playoffs, there's only 2 playoff spots left in the AFC that they can get, 2 wild cards, and they need this. And then the Chiefs are just you know, just discombobulated. They done brought that superstar girl, Taylor Swift, onto the damn scene. Let me tell you something else about the Chiefs. They're just a bunch of unlikable people. Dead serious. There ain't no damn rivalry between the Bengals and Chiefs. Chiefs got 2 Super Bowls with this iteration of the Chiefs. Your boy Mahomes and whatnot. The Bengals don't even have none as a franchise. So there's no rivalry. We just went over there and whooped on them a couple of times and came back on them. But I do like. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, of course he's one of the best in the game. They said he's one of the best ever. Kelsey, one of the best in the game ever in tight end. But they're the problems. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Patrick Mahomes hates his black dad. Okay, I'll tell him to his face. It's so obvious if you watch what's going on, the way he reacts to his dad when he sees him on the field after games and shit like that. He literally kept his wife, his dad's daughter-in-law, kept her behind, dad was beaten. So I don't know what the fuck happened growing up with them, but this biracial guy hates his black dad. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Okay, I've seen it, I can tell. Okay? And then Kelsey bringing, every time a celebrity becomes a football team's, even some basketball team, biggest fan and all that, it's not natural and it just totally throws off the feng shui of the team. And that's what's happened with Taylor Swift. She's thrown off the feng shui of a team that was already struggling. Remember, we said at the beginning of the year they wouldn't make the playoffs at plus 340. Okay, they're going to make the playoffs, but the end of that run is coming to an end. Receivers can't catch. Kelsey's getting old. They don't have a running back. Mahomes over here, bombing off on the sidelines with people. His wife's annoying. His brother's annoying. Doesn't like his dad. Kelsey's girlfriend, what do you call that? Fiance is annoying. I don't know if they're actually engaged yet, but that's what rumors that they're about the movie and all that type of shit. Gives a fuck. Play some ball. Now the Chiefs are favorites, obviously, by 6.5. I pushed it back to 8 to take the Bengals. Okay? And that's at minus 141 odds, all right? So let's recap. Okay? 1 o'clock game. You've got the Carolina Panthers at Jacksonville, taking Carolina on the money line, plus 175. Also at 1 o'clock, you got the Las Vegas Raiders going to Indianapolis, taking the Raiders on the money line, plus 155, all right? Then 4:25 p.m. Eastern, you got the Republic of Cincinnati Bengals going out to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. And we're going to take the Bengals plus minus 141 odds. I'm telling you, if Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase were healthy, and in that game, I take the Bengals on the money line or even add a touchdown. They can't. I think Chase might play. But if he was healthy, the Chiefs haven't guarded him in like 4 games. All right. So there you have it. Let's get our action in. Let's be safe. Let's be courteous. And we will be back tomorrow with the CFP action. All right. And until then, everybody stay well, stay safe. And remember, it's amateurs night, so be careful out there. All right. So everybody be well. Peace.